Hey everyone, welcome back. In our last episode, we explored how neurons fire and communicate, from action potentials to synaptic transmission. Today, we're diving into the stars of the synaptic show, neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers that shape every thought, emotion, and action you experience. A neurotransmitter is a chemical substance released by neurons to transmit signals to other neurons, muscle cells, or glands. When an action potential reaches the axon terminal, neurotransmitters are released into the synaptic cleft, bind to receptors on the next cell, and either excite or inhibit the cell's activity. To officially be classified as a neurotransmitter, a substance must be synthesized in the neuron, be released in response to an action potential, bind to specific receptors on the postsynaptic cell, and have a way to be removed or deactivated from the synapse. Let's break down the major types of neurotransmitters you need to know. Let's start with glutamate. Glutamate is the brain's main excitatory neurotransmitter. It strengthens neural connections and plays a key role in learning and memory through the process called long-term potentiation, or LTP. But too much glutamate, that can lead to excitotoxicity, damaging or killing neurons, often seen in strokes or traumatic brain injuries. Next, we'll talk about GABA. GABA is the main inhibitory neurotransmitter. It helps calm brain activity and prevent overexcitation. Low GABA levels are linked to anxiety, seizures, and insomnia. Drugs like benzodiazepines and alcohol enhance GABA effects, leading to sedation. Let's move to dopamine. Dopamine plays a key role in motivation, movement, pleasure, and reward. It's released in the brain's reward pathway, especially in the nucleus accumbens, when we experience something pleasurable or reinforcing. It's also essential for motor control, and low dopamine levels in the substantia nigra are a hallmark of Parkinson's disease. On the flip side, too much or dysregulated dopamine activity has been linked to conditions like schizophrenia and addiction. Now we have serotonin. Serotonin helps regulate mood, appetite, sleep, and how we perceive pain. It's primarily produced in the brainstem's raphe nuclei. Low serotonin levels are linked to depression, which is why many antidepressants are SSRIs, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, that increase serotonin's availability in the brain. Now we're on acetylcholine. Acetylcholine is essential for both muscle contraction and memory. It works at the neuromuscular junctions to trigger muscle movement and plays a major role in the hippocampus for learning and memory. The loss of acetylcholine-producing neurons is a key feature in Alzheimer's disease. Now we're on norepinephrine. Norepinephrine plays a key role in alertness, attention, stress, and fight or fight response. It's primarily released from the locus coeruleus in the brainstem. Low levels have been linked to depression, while elevated levels are associated with anxiety and PTSD. Finally, we have endorphins and enkephalins, the brain's natural painkillers. It's part of the body's opioid system. They help reduce pain and enhance feeling of pleasure. Activities like exercise, laughter, and eating spicy food can trigger their release. Neurotransmitters are classified as excitatory or inhibitory. Excitatory, make the neuron more likely to fire. Inhibitory, make the neuron less likely to fire. The balance between excitation and inhibition is crucial. Too much excitation, for instance, can lead to seizures. Too much inhibition can lead to sedation or coma. Many drugs work by altering neurotransmitter levels. For instance, we have SSRIs. These increase serotonin. Then we have antipsychotics. They block dopamine receptors. We have stimulants like Adderall, which increases dopamine and norepinephrine. Then we have opioids, which mimic endorphins. Understanding neurotransmitters help us treat mental illness, design better medications, and even understand how habits and addictions are formed. After neurotransmitters do their job, they need to be cleared from the synapse. This happens in three main ways. We have reuptake, enzymatic degradation, and diffusion. This resets the system so the next message can be sent. Now let's recap. Neurotransmitters are chemical messengers used by neurons. They can be excitatory or inhibitory. Key players include glutamate, GABA, dopamine, serotonin, acetylcholine, norepinephrine, and endorphins. Neurotransmitters influence everything from memory to emotions to movement. Imbalances can cause mental and neurological disorders. Drugs often target neurotransmitter systems. It's pretty amazing how tiny molecules can shape your entire reality, right? In the next video, we'll explore the different types of glial cells, the unsung heroes that support, protect, and maintain your neurons. You don't want to miss that. So hit the like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay in the loop. Every emotion, thought, habit starts with a chemical conversation. So now you are in on the secret.